stuck. Maybe a power supply problem? This part can be repaired, but the crystal it held has to be replaced. It's hot up here. Impossible to slip through there, and yet I'm far from fat.
What's happening, you little devil?
This is a gate valve, a variable flow valve. Shield control. It's Captain Nemo. That man could be Nemo when he was young. As for the woman, I have the impression I've seen her face. But where? A book by Pasteur. Fermentations and so-called spontaneous generations. There's a paper slipped into the book. A handwritten note by Nemo. The Origin of the Species by Darwin. Nemo wrote something on the frontispiece.
I replaced my personal record with a decoy and took the original to my laboratory to study it. Mina.
Did you see what I saw, Jim?
She resembles her. How she resembles her. Several times, the faces of the cliffs spewed forth great clouds of gas. That was just a foretaste of what X's equipment could produce if it were working at its full potential. I analyzed tissue that was exposed to the gas. Those colored fogs have a radical effect on living tissue.
I'm not very curious. How would you call it? A mixer? Haven't you tried to make it work?
Not in the sanctuary. It's too risky. I took small samples of the elementary gases and reproduced a scale model of the machine in my laboratory. Here's my replica of X's mixer. It allows one to create organic compounds with a specific goal, the most violent poisons and their antidotes. In the central globe, 3 fundamental gases are mixed. I tested different combinations on healthy and sick cellular tissues. A metabasalt vault caps the crater. It can resist anything. It would take a mountain exploding for it to give way. See, epsilon crystals formed on the side. Doubtless the result of repeated thermal shocks. It was an error. The motor stopped. In a few seconds, the stabilizer's battery ran down and it quit working. Before I could start the motor up again, the freed volcano spat forth a lava flow on the south of the island. I was lucky, I confess. If I hadn't found the right adjustments again quickly, the consequences would have been worse. You're right. But leaving for the moon aboard a shell shot from a cannon is hardly more reasonable. You have to find the initial setting manually. When all the monitor lights are on, the stabilizer automatically starts up, and the motor finds the optimal speed without the operator having to intervene. Let's look at things the way they are. My hands shake. I wouldn't know how to turn off the shield if needed. My robots would have to do it for me. I shall teach them the maneuver. I replaced my personal record with a decoy.
No way around it. It's stuck. It needs some oil. There, that should open it. Oh, that was tough. Even with the oil, I thought I wouldn't be able to open it. An airlock. I'm sure it opens into the lake. No point going into the airlock without diving equipment that works. Take it easy, Jep. I'm not going to ask you to dive with me. Now that I'm equipped, I'll have all the time in the world to explore the lake. I hope Jep doesn't get into any mischief while he's waiting for me. It's stuck. The rock must have rolled over here because of tremors. There's something underneath it. A metal gate. Him again. Better get away. It's the mouth of a water main. This looks like a combination lock. Darn. I forecast difficulties ahead.
Hey, Jep! Open up!
The handle is too hard to turn. He won't be able to manage. We'll have to find another way. Well, Jep, you sure have made a mess of Captain Nemo's things. A to-do list. Huh. Nemo didn't have time to finish it.
I should make my arrangements seriously, in case something happens to me.
I suppose this device was used for communication with the submarine before it was wrecked. That creaking. It must be the wreck subjected to the pressure. At last. This time it seems like the motor's running fine. It sounds really smooth. I did it! I don't think the island will explode now. Fine. It's time to go outside now. The rescuers shouldn't be long. Maybe they're even here already. Incredible. It's like the whole island is going to disappear under a green cloud. What is it? I don't believe it. That dumb monkey must have turned off the motor. Oh no. We have to start all over again. We need to return to the turbine room.